Yeah, this is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Let's go.
On Netflix, Interceptor.
Yes.
Will start screening, so you can check that out.
Action-packed.
Yes, it is. And it stars Elsa Pataky, who we don't know if that's how you say her name. Could be Pataky.
Pataky,
We're
we
not
don't
sure.
know.
You know, it was Chris
You
Hemsworth's
know.
wife. We caught up with her last week when Shaun was here, obviously. So you're going to hear his voice. It's going to be like a voice from the dead today, but he's not dead. He's fine.
Well, we don't know.
We haven't checked in the
be
last 10
honest,
minutes.
so.
All right, let's have a listen.
Excited about Interceptor. We've got the opportunity to see it, us three, so we really enjoyed. Geez, you're a hard-ass woman in this movie.
I wouldn't mess with you.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, it's a good one. It's like good way to just like you create this independent, strong, like fierce woman, you know, that like I've been just wanted to play for a long time. I grew up watching these action movies. I wanted to always to be that like female version of Indiana Jones.
It's more female version of Die Hard, to be honest.
That's what's saying.
Yes, you said it. That's it. That's what we pointed out. Like that was our movie of inspiration, by the way.
I can see why,
Well, even the whole concept of the Interceptor stations is absolutely amazing to learn that that's real.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't know that neither. I didn't, but I guess like it's a good information to know that these places exist. And one of the things is true that we actually don't know how they look inside. So basically, like we had to kind of create it. Like our art department did a good job, but you've never seen it. It's like totally confidential.
So for people that are listening, the Interceptor stations, they are in between the two we're talking about, but you know it's filmed in one, is between Russia and the United States. So in case of a nuclear launch, that is the last defense. I think it's like 12 minutes or something before the US gets strike, that they can shoot those a nuclear missile out of the sky, and that's where this whole thing is set. On like a sea rig.
Yeah, I reckon, Nathan, they come up with a Star Wars defense is what they used to call it.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Elsa, just to make sure there was protection.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's just as you explain it, is exactly how it is. Like, in case that happens, that's the only defense that they have in terms like that. Those nuclear missiles would go and destroy.
And it's your job to save everybody. No pressure.
Yeah, Elsa, you're firing guns left, right and centre, knocking a few people off. I've never actually shot a gun. Have you? Were you shooting real guns? Have you been able to do that before in previous lives? Yeah, is that part of your world?
Were you ever in the army? Is that what you're asking?
No, mate.
Yeah, I think I am sure in another like lives I've done it before, because it was like something that is natural on me. That's why I have one all the time in my belt. No,
well, Chris better run in an argument,
And obviously your martial arts prowess in this movie is pretty impressive too. But did you get hurt at all? Were you coming home bruised and battered from the training or from the execution of those stunts?
Yeah, because I did like every fight, like 6 fights, and I had to learn 800 moves, and like you have to do like absolutely all the choreography. And when you are shooting with the energy and like you're doing with the stunts that they give and everything, you know. So yeah, you ended actually bruised body, ache body. It was like it's full on. Like I don't know if I'll do it again, but in this one I really wanted to do absolutely all the fights, and I had this amazing stunt team that it was like 2 women that they just taught me so much, you know, because even like they were saying, like our center of gravity for a woman is so different than a man, so we fight different.
Well, let's talk about your entrance into Australian Ninja Warrior.
Yes.
When you're doing the one swinging
on the
monkey bar situation. Is that you harnessed up, or can you actually do that?
No, we did it. Like I was harnessed up there. Yes. But like doesn't take it from the strength that you have to be with one arm hanging and doing that jump. Would you have to go through the other arm and leap into it and not miss it? And you can't do it many times because like your arm, like it has all the weight of your body.
Yeah.
So you start really like your hands start really hurting. Yes. So I knew there was like 3 times that we could do it 4 times maximum.
Oh my God.
I mean, because the physical thing's one thing.
His arm is longer than the other one for that thing, you know? Like,
how the hell could you even do one, let alone 3?
I know, because that's amazing. But you're acting at the same time. Ninja Warrior, they're not acting.
I'd be acting exhausted.
You're suffering. That's like it's like my face of suffering. This is so hard.
Amazing.
absolutely not act there.
And the other thing is, I mean, you carry this movie. You're in almost every single scene. It's you on screen almost the whole time. It's a lot.
Yeah, I hope it's not too boring for the people. It is like it was like hard, and as I said, like it just like so much into it, because in this movie you don't only have to learn your lines, you have to learn all those choreographies. So and then after you shoot, you have to go to the gym to keep that muscle up. We created, because I wanted to, like have that physicality that those US Army girls have. So we did like a 4-month training, like totally military training, weights, this strong diet, like, because just like, she has that, she had to be realistic in a way.
Yes.
I wanted to. Yeah.
Oh, Elsa, tell us about your diet. I did see your husband just the other day making up some kind of protein shake stuff. But so for you to keep your strength up, were you eating way more than you normally do? Will you eat proteins, just all kinds?
Egg whites non-stop?
Much more, yeah, you do, because I'm not like a person that keeps eating. Being a mom, you didn't have time to eat at all. So I just have to force myself to eat almost every 3 hours, keep it up, just like, as you say, protein shakes, protein, eggs, carbohydrates, a lot of rice, potatoes or sweet potatoes. You basically force yourself to eat constantly because you're burning so much, but you want it like that, create like exactly the muscle.
Strength.
Like you probably know all this about it. Yeah.
How could you tell?
So,
So, Elsa, we know Matthew Riley. We've spoken to him quite a few times, and we know that he created this movie. But your character, it could really go to a second movie because she's now going to be working within the White House. Has there been any talks about there being a character carry on?
Not only talks, like you shouldn't ask him. Just like we almost finished the movie, he had the sequel, wrote it, like he wrote it, the whole sequel done. I was like, that this never happens. Like that's because he's a novelist, he's a writer. Just so he was just ready with a pen, just like okay, done it. So yeah, it's amazing. Like it has a sequel to it already, so Netflix can just like write it down.
Tick tick.
In this one,
Well, looks like Captain JJ Collins might be back,
not going anywhere.
Yeah,
she was raised in Spain,
Oh, she was. And for anyone that's going to watch Interceptor as well, if you love Elsa's husband, Chris Hemsworth, there's a special treat in there for you as well. We won't spoil it. But Elsa, thank you so much. You're amazing.
Thanks,
well done, mate.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.